Hello, everybody. Welcome to BoneRot, the most abstracted fucking podcast of all time. I'm Cam, your host, and I'm joined with Anto, who is having amazing digital sex right now. How you doing, Anto?
It's happening and I didn't even notice.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so
Because
loud.
it's digital.
Yeah,
And it's amazing.
yeah. And we're also joined with Jorge, who's getting abstracted right the fuck now in a very in an angsty moment.
I can't think of a quip. That's just sad.
Okay. How about here's Jorge, who's receiving therapy as we speak.
I actually have therapy tomorrow, so like this could be helpful.
Okay, cool. That's good
It's
enough.
like-
That's a good.
It's like here's Jorge who finally has someone to talk to.
Yeah. So
Someone finally asked him if they wanted to talk.
exactly. Finally,
Digital therapy.
that's what we're doing in this episode. That's right, talking to each other and I'm not drifting away to abstract, like some fucking rabbit did, I guess.
Like
Yeah.
We're doing the amazing digital therapy right the fuck now, because because tonight's episode is basically just us talking about how cool the Amazing Digital Circus is, and finally tiering all the episodes. Isn't that right?
Yay.
also just for shits and giggles, we tear in like all the characters too.
Yeah.
If this like isn't obvious, like this is like pretty much like the end of like our like trilogy of like streams where like the first one we went through like all like the episodes 1 to 8, then the second one we went through the finale, and pretty much just be us like just spilling our thoughts like in the complete aftermath, and just saying how we've been feeling about it.
I'm not even sure if we should upload that one, because we barely like reacted.
So,
Yeah. Maybe
yeah,
the
that's fair.
last part, like,
Maybe
as an afterthought.
Yeah, we
Sure,
could do
yeah.
that. We could do that. And we yeah, Jorge was basically mute. There was like a very awkward situation going.
Yeah.
I was trying to make us some quips, but that was basically ruining the experience to Jorge. So it didn't make any sense to like keep that. And maybe like the aftermath could be that.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe like something just kind of like thrown like either at the end of this or like wherever it could be, like.
Yeah, I'll upload it. I'll upload it as like a side piece to this. Why
Yeah.
not? Yeah, if anybody's interested in that. If is interested in us like a more raw a more raw experience that we had. Well, even though like I already like I already like we already like watched it like a billion times before the finale aired on YouTube.
Right.
But yeah, no. We'll see what that. So I guess that the best thing that we can do right now is just start. We are starting the tier list right now. No funny after. No crazy shit going. Okay, no nothing. No anything distracting us. Just right into it. Okay.
First, yeah. Can we pause real quick? Zubal's bow.
Sorry?
Yeah.
It's like it's.
What is the meaning of that? I would put everything on there.
I don't know. It's like it's supposed to be like
There's
it's
many
supposed to be
things I
like
would want to put in Zoob.
it's
Just put everything in Zoobal's butthole.
okay. Okay, I guess. Okay, so no Subel's butthole. What about like
It's
just
fine.
okay?
It just sounds funny. It's just like, oh, here's the bad tier, Zoobal's butthole.
Yeah, that this is basically what we're doing. It's BoneRot seal of approval, the S. It sure was an amazing digital circus. That's basically an A.
A.
50-50 mid gay. That's the B. We have Subel's butthole. That's the C. And then we have D. An abstracted my penis tier list tier. So we are we're ready to go. I guess that the first thing that we have to do is start with the beginning. Like all great stories do. Yeah, beginning. How the Digital Circus pilot after like rewatching it with all of you. I think that it's an interesting afterthought. It introduced all the it basically introduces all the lore, well, all the setting, how the circus works, how what is going on, very like certain dynamics that ended up being lies made by Kane, like about the names and all of that. And we noticed that it was a little slow, but it was because of all the exposition, and there's like not that crazy, not many crazy things happening. What do you guys think?
Well, I don't remember who said this on Friday. I think it was me, maybe not. But it feels like the pilot to like a similar show, but it's not the same.
I was hoping that you brought up that. I didn't want to bring it up myself because it was not my thing that I said. But
What's like a similar? You mean just you mean Gamerverse or?
I guess like the episodes don't really go into
Oh,
the mysteries that it
right.
that
like
it's set up.
poses or
That it's set up.
right.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what kind of what's it called? Pulls it down for me. Like it would be better if it went into the characters right away. I get that it has to introduce everything, how the world works, but yeah.
yeah. It's like I do get what you mean. Like that was definitely the same kind of sentiment that I was like feeling like like within first watching and then like after like a couple of rewatches, just how like the like just like the whole like mood of it, like the whole like kind of the feel of like that kind of like of like the pilot versus like what it did like much after. It felt like it gave itself a bit more room to breathe like after it.
I
So and
I think that it's an interesting. I think an interesting episode about what it as it is, because I think that it's a little clunky in the sense that because like Gooseworks, I almost said Subel. Gooseworks' whole ideal with the show was that what was that Pomni and Jax were the protagonists of the show. If you only go into this entire into it with only the first episode, you wouldn't believe that. You wouldn't believe that. It would be like probably like Ragatha and Pomni, or even just Pomni just interacting with all with this world, because like Jax doesn't have that much of a presence in this episode. He gets introduced as this asshole character that nobody get that seems to abuse everybody, or like abuse everybody, and has this really mean attitude towards them. But honestly, but honestly, it really doesn't scream like there's a focus on them at all. If anything, I think that it's a little slow. It's a little
Mm-hmm.
weird. It's not a. I don't like that everything has motion blur in it. It was before. They thought that it was gonna be that it was they thought that it was gonna be become the biggest sensation of all time. Uh, uh, and the only reason why it has like a bajillion views online is because because it got so much attention for the fact that there were like colorful characters, and it introduced this whole concept of like fucked up of like colorful setting with a fucked up with a fucked up premise. uh
Yeah.
I think, should we put it in abstract my penis or Subul's butthole? What do you guys think?
Is it gonna be the lowest? Do you think?
I I honestly think that the I honestly think that it could that the second one could be worse, but
Hmm.
Really?
that's just something uh that it goes into my I'm not sure though.
Okay.
This could be interchangeable. We could it could be like this could be
Yep.
abstract my penis and Subul's and the second episode could be the Subul's butthole, because I don't think the second episode is that good as well. I don't think
Okay.
I honestly don't think it's like that interesting, to be honest.
So
Uh,
like within just like how the episode just goes, or in comparison to like the rest of everything.
I think in comparison about the rest of the thing, and I think that it has a decent pacing. It has more we get more interactions with the characters. Uh, but it also misleads, like episode one. It also misleads its audience into believing that this is like more of an ensemble show, like an ensemble show. Basically a show that has a group of characters that we explore in each episode, or more, or this and that, instead of like having a main focus. It still doesn't feel that it has a focus on Jax. We follow more Pomni into it.
I mean,
Uh,
I feel like we kind of had to go into Pomni because episode one didn't really tell us anything about her other than she's new and she's scared.
Yeah.
So episode two is kind of really important in that way because we explore what she thinks about what not being real is, and what
uh,
it also introduces the whole existentialism thing,
yeah, this
which is
essential aspect of it just being a
yeah.
video game, basically, that just cracks that just cracks that has like cracks in its code.
Mhm.
I think that it could definitely be better than in second thought. I think it could be the better than the pilot. Uh,
And also, Jax is more of an instigating force in this one. He's kind
yeah,
of becoming more.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's starting to like to like have a definitely like nails down the fact that he has like a really this put has put Gangle as the target of most of his bullying, basically.
Mhm.
It's more of like, we need to know more about these characters. We get like a little tidbits here and there. There's just like a little foreshadowing with Kinger and the bucket. There's like a little moment. I think
Yeah.
it's not a
Really?
perfect episode. It's not a perfect episode because it also is uh an episode. I think it has it's an episode as well where we have where Pomni has a heart to heart with
Uh-huh.
somebody. It's
Yeah.
it's gonna be it's gonna be a recurring a recurring thing the more we go into these episodes. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think of episode 2? Do you think it's in Jorge? What do you think of episode 2?
I guess like certainly when comparing to like all the other episodes that come out after it's certainly it certainly feels like it's certainly much better than pilots. It's certainly like at least like the let's say for like the second episode, it definitely has like it's certainly more fun to like watch for me. Like like yeah all like the existentialism like put aside like there's some parts of it like it was like pretty fucked up, but
Yeah.
like I mean if you look back to like the just like the marathon stream I was still having a whole lot of fun just watching like the goofiness of this shit it's like the like just all like the goofy like fucking visual gags and everything like that was like
Yeah.
what I was like enjoying a whole lot more, but like I would agree like it's definitely like not as like hitting like the true heart of it. It's definitely have like a better footing, but like it hasn't like really like it hasn't really like got into like what I really enjoyed about like the series until like the third episode, like with the whole like the horror themed like manor episode.
Mhm.
But
I
also a
yeah
bit biased because I want to fuck the government man. So
there's also God I can't there's this image of Gummy Goo that just kind of got ruined the character for me just because I saw it in Rule 34. It's just Gummy Goo takes a fat dump, and I didn't like it, and it made me feel sick.
Is it like a gummy
Did it-
dump?
yeah,
No,
it look like a gummy worm.
It's like brown. It's brown.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
okay.
It's a Snickers. Okay.
It really just the how it was rendered. I was just looking for gummy goo porn, and one of the things that I don't ask.
I was just looking
it
for
was,
gummy goo porn one day.
yeah, I was
It's the
looking
story
for
of my life.
gummy. Uh, and don't ask. Don't ask why. Don't ask why. And I was just and I was just fucking. And I just looked into the miniature Rule 34, like the little thumbnail, and I it was small and I saw it, but I could identify it enough for like to know what it was, and and that just left me, and the color choices just left me like such a like I could like it felt bad because because the texturing and all the texturing and just it gave me a mental image, and that mental image had a smell and a texture. It was like kind of and I just wanted to like puke for like a moment. So I just like closed the window, and it's like, okay, I'm not going there until they take that away, I guess.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
But yeah,
That's why you have to put like anti-tags like to fucking cut down like shit that has it, literally.
so that maybe that's why I don't find Gummy Goo attractive or anything like that. But
Oh
yeah,
no, he gave you shit trauma.
yeah, it was awful.
He gave me shit, literally.
Yeah,
I was gonna.
yeah. Also, this is this episode we noticed that Subal is not there, which made the ensemble characters like smaller. So, but also like pointed out that Subal fucking hates adventures. Yeah,
I think it's necessary for some of the characters to take a seat back.
yeah. They really didn't.
Yeah.
They really didn't wanna. That they needed some Subal to just not be there. They needed
Like it was definitely. Yeah, there was definitely a whole lot of peeps like to begin with, and obviously like as a second episode, like you sure like you have like Pomni, Jax, Gangle, Kanger, Ragatha, like 5 people already. Then you have like you you could say like three other people with like three other people with like Gummy Goo, and like you have two last and the two other buddies. So it's just be like, oh, is there like too much like happened? Oh yeah, also the fucking fudge.
Oh yeah,
Right.
the fudge.
Like it's like just it's
Yeah.
really a whole bunch of goofy shit going on, but
Yeah.
like if
This.
if they added Zumbo in there, what would they be doing? Just be like, ugh,
Yeah.
I'm covered in chocolate.
Not
Yeah,
being not,
I
not
don't
being
want to
in
be here. Okay,
mm,
cool.
It's like,
not being
this,
interested in it. But yeah, okay.
there's
Episode.
there's brown in my joints.
Let's move to episode 3. Episode 3, it starts to like get a little more of its footing on the characters, and also it goes into more of its little pieces of lore. And it's the episode, and it's also an episode where uh Pomni has a heart to heart with Kinger, and that's the therapy moment of the episode. It was very well done. I think it was very well done. Very sweet and tender, and we get like a little nice performance from Kinger's voice actor. I think.
Yeah,
I think it's not a. I don't think it was like a bad performance in any way, and I think that it was a pretty fun time to watch. I would assume the
yeah,
middle. I would think. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Like aside from like how I like feel about the pilot, the performances for like all these like characters is like especially for like Kane specifically. Uh, like that dude does a fantastic ass like job and like mixing just like the frantic ass like fucking emotions just for all for goofy measures.
I think the Mystery of Mildenhall Manor is it also doesn't focus on Jax, so it doesn't also focus on Jax. Jax is taken aback in this one as well.
Yeah.
It's taken aback in this one. It's not uh uh but we do in fact know that he's still a fucking asshole, and treats and treats fucking Ragatha and Gangle like shit in this one, but he gets his comeuppance, and he gets his comeuppance on this one. So by getting tied by the freaky but the ghost wife.
Aside from like the literal dig move that caused like Pomni and like Kinger to just like go into this complete like literal hellscape. Um yeah, like literally the rest of it is just like fuck you. We're not playing with your games. We're not playing your games right fucking now, asshole. Um
Yeah,
but like yeah,
he
like mhm.
he has he has this really weird he definitely we can definitely see he thinks that these are his playthings, or like he's like really lax with everything that's going on. uh I think that how do I say this? No, and also like we get like a little backstory with Fricky with freaking
Kinger.
Kinger, yeah, with Kinger, and talk about his wife. Oh my god, his dead, presumably dead wife. Oh, fucked up! Isn't that crazy? You guys, you guys love that Kane's wife is dead?
Kingers?
Yeah. Kinger's wife is dead.
Yeah. Good.
No.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, so
I'm glad she's fucking gone.
so I guess we so with that I think that we should put that in 15-15 mid gay.
Really?
I don't know. Can I say stuff?
Oh, we
Yeah.
can say
Yeah. Let
stuff.
Answer
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah, sorry, I was taking care of something.
Okay.
This episode, yeah, is like the first one we see where kind of the first one that takes put focus on the characters, like their like internal how they work. And I like that Kinger is basically like a lore drop mixed with character study
Oh fuck! I forgot about Subel's.
in a way.
Yeah, I forgot about Subel's
And also
therapy.
Subel. Yeah.
I forgot
Like
about
actual
Subel's
therapy.
Yeah, I forgot about Subel.
Well,
Subel's
kind of,
therapy.
because Kane is an asshole.
Yeah, you could say like the third episode is pretty much just like a retread of the second one, where because you did all because like before you had like an instance of like Pomni and another person go to a fucking faraway ass place while everyone else is like doing their own thing.
Yeah.
A literal therapy session happening. And now you get it 2 times. Like, how come you get 2 therapy sessions in one episode? But
Whoa.
but they definitely handled that shit much better, because like they do like you said, it was like there was definitely showcasing like their own actual like feelings towards it, and not just like just falling into the same like going through like the same like we're gonna expect like Kane go kooky crazy like the entire time. He's gonna be like if you see a ghost and gonna blast a fart or something like.
Yeah. It's it has like a B plot and an A plot and a B plot. It's which I think that handles them pretty decently well. Besides like having the same writing crutches that Goosework seems to be having in the first 3 episodes. I think it's pretty solid, actually. I think it's pretty solid with it also like really like nails down the fact that Kane has like absolute control of all these of everything in the circus, when he goes a little a little haywire that moment when he's like questioned about his purpose and how good it is. But yeah, I guess that we can put it in. It sure was an amazing digital circus. Am I? Are we agreeing in that?
I'm fine with it.
Okay,
See,
cool.
like Anto was like muted again to probably got something else happening.
Okay. Okay. Fuck. Also, we're having ERIN here, who is also having a little bit of that couldn't join us for the episode, but she also wants to like mention her opinions on the finale, the Amazing Digital finale. Ooh. Should we talk about it?
I would say at least like I wouldn't mind sharing it. I wouldn't mind sharing it, like if it's like if she's like fine with it. If it's the
Okay. Let's just okay. What if we just put like the third episode on It Sure Was an Amazing Digital Circus tier? You know?
since yeah.
I feel like it. Yeah, that's a good
Okay.
place.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Episode fucking 4. A hard day's work at Spudsy's. This is the episode where people say like, "Whoa, there's something here." Whoa.
Yeah.
There's Boygas.
It's finally the time where we fucking having a characters, and they're doing stuff, and they're relatable, and we get to know more about what they a little bit of what they were on the previous fucking life, and there's a little bit and there's more of a connection to fucking Zubul and Gangle. We notice that there's like a little bit of something there, you know?
Yeah, this is where the ship starts.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't think it's the show didn't grab me by this point. I think it also has like a little bit of it also like suffers from like it's another episode where Pomni has a heart to heart with a cat with one of the main casts. It has more to it.
Would you really? Could you even say that?
It's literally the opposite, in my opinion. But
Okay.
Yeah, because at least considering the like Pomni like literally has like trying to like really do it, and then Gangle's like, fuck off, let's go do work. I mean, let me push that shit aside. So like just to showcase and like, yeah, not all the time like this shit can like fucking work. Like,
exactly.
It's I think it definitely has there's like I think that I disagree with that one, but I'm in the minority here, so I'm not gonna like try to I'm not gonna really fight you on this one. I honestly think that it's also an episode where we in fact it's definitely more than this than just like Pomni talking to Gangle. It's just for like a moment, but I think that it's just it starts to rely less on it, and it was just like a small part of it. So I think that that's better than at least the episode 3. Definitely better than episode 3. But besides that, uh-huh.
uh-huh.
But besides that, it's also a very funny episode. Like I do find very relatable the whole the Gangle being a failed artist that that basically we assume she had a life in a life where she was not that good of a not an accomplished artist, and had to take a job at fast food.
Right.
We also like get a little bit of a foreshadowing to Ragatha's backstory of being fucking hated by
Just having mommy
by her mom.
issues.
Yeah, having mommy issues.
Yeah.
but what do you guys think about this episode in general?
Wanna go? You go ahead, Anto.
Yeah, sure. Let me see. I like it. Well, any episode that's like a character study is gonna be like top 5 for me. So this one is probably up there. I don't know if above 3. I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that too.
Yeah. But I do like that it's like very quiet at times. It's very different from what the pilot told me this was gonna be. So I feel
Yeah.
like that's what people. That's why so many people started to like it around this time. Um, what else?
There's like a ton of like different character moments that we get to see Jax being uh, a nuisance as well, being obligated to
Mhm.
work at it. There's also the Gumi Goo Pomni incident, and Subal just like for one is like enjoying an adventure because it felt like more grounded, you know.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
was like it was like it was really something where like it is kind of funny just really at least just seeing like how like the shit was like going like within at least like the previous episodes, like first episode like some weird shit happening in the circus, second episode weird shit happening in a fucking like in this candy in the literal candy land, and then the third one to go to a fucking haunted place, fourth one, oh just now we're just at McDonald's.
I like that.
We're just it's just it's like it's such a like it's like it is like the bigger focus is like on the people like in the people like in the adventure versus
Do you
like the extravagance of like the whole like fucking adventure itself.
Yeah.
We don't have to focus on like fucking like literally the biggest creature of all. It just says like it says I'm a mother that loves all my children. Like that's the really the biggest like the literal big creature that just happens to come upon the whole thing.
do
And
you
also
guys
Orb Man.
think?
Oh yeah.
I have a question. You guys think that that Gangle tried to kill herself, or was or she or by or was that just by pure accident?
Uh, I mean, in this moment, like at the end of the episode, yeah, that was an accident, probably manifested by her or by her
Ah,
psyche, because I do think that the actual Gangle, I forgot her name.
Zoe.
I think yeah, she was in the hospital. Maybe that's why the
Yeah,
trucks show up through the show.
Huh.
yeah, right. Yeah, because like that's
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if like it really did.
It could be
Uh
like a manic depressive episode. Yeah.
yeah,
Uh.
they
Huh.
never exactly like said like what like the real Gangle was like going through, but like it's it does kind of fit in. It does kind of fit in the way where at least like how we kind of suspected like the like you know like like Gangle like literally just saying like in the end of that episode just like I just like really cracked under pressure and just like really
Right.
it's like I just couldn't take this shit. So
Yeah.
like it was probably the there's like some things where like we talk where like it was like talked about it was definitely talked about at literally at the finale of like the kind of perception like they have of themselves like
Mhm.
everybody and
Uh huh.
like this probably could have been either be like just a either just like a much like darker turn like for it or probably was the same kind of thing but like with the real with the real like Gangle like this was like the aftermath saying like okay like this is not the end like this is me saying that I should act like I'm gonna take my fucking step and
I
Yeah.
like the theory that she manifested the truck. It's an interesting
Yeah.
perspective.
That's how it
he's
feels
a
to me
kind
anyway.
Yeah. Uh.
Because also it
I,
happens exactly when she takes off the happy mask, which is like a
it was killing her.
representation of her masking her depression
your
while at
impression.
work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Okay.
like when the mask was like thrown, it was like all depressed looking. It
All
was like
right.
it was clear like this shit wasn't like working. Like
Yeah.
To be to be honest, I don't care which one goes for which one is better than this one. You guys decide. Which one do you guys prefer to put above the other one?
Probably 3.
I say
Three is
yeah,
up.
third one better
Okay,
than the
three
fourth one.
is over the fourth one. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Uh, we is there anything else that we want to talk about episode 4, Gangle's manic depression episode?
I like that they reference Halloween 3,
All right. Yeah,
Season
and
of
there
the
was like
Witch.
that training video that was pretty funny, and
Oh.
how she reacted as this like, are you smiling right now? And it's like, no. And it's like, why not?
Why not? That shit was too scary.
It was pretty fucking funny. I thought it was funny. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Okay, here we go.
Mm.
The episode Untitled, the episode where all the wacky characters of the Amazing Digital Circus go into different mini adventures suggested by themselves. There's like there's Pomni's president in one. They're anime in that in another one. There's they go to a bar. Jax turns vegan, and Jax turns vegan, and of course there's the infamous fucking Jax turning into a fucking maid with a maid outfit.
What a maid outfit.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, so this is the episode that basically grabbed me, and and made me think that that this show was building up to something way more special than I thought previously, to be honest. I don't know if you guys would disagree. If it's not, I think that it's a BoneRot seal of approval here, because it has. I think that not only it gave us, it fleshed out the characters very well with an ensemble group therapy session, I guess. I'm joking.
You're not gonna let this go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let that. I'm not gonna let that go. Yeah, they have a heart to heart where everybody just explains who they were, explains who they were, says that and we and then it finally puts attention to Jax's character and more of a connection to Pomni. It took 5 episodes to do that out of the 9 that we have here.
It really, yeah, they really revealed a whole lot about Jax, like in that one episode, like hating corn.
Even the corn, yeah, the corn thing. I think
Corn.
that gave him a more of a that's a little bit of a flavorful piece of writing that I think that it does add a little bit of a quirk to his character to make it a little more outstanding. It's like how certain characters in Tarantino movies just will have a certain quirk at one point that doesn't serve much purpose. It doesn't serve much purpose to them, to a grander narrative, but it's just such a nice detail.
It's fun.
To point out. My only problem with this episode, though, is that I think it's a little bit of a stretch or convenient that these characters never ever talked to each other like this up until Pomni arrived. I feel that that's a little bit of a stretch, but I'm not sure if you guys agree with that.
I
mean, yeah, I guess.
Like, I could kind of get it, or at least like in a sense of like maybe like certainly within like Zubul and Gangle, it definitely feels like at least there's like enough like at least like enough time with each other is like, yeah, I could definitely see some shit there, but especially with like the whole effects of like the shit that was like being shared like around the finale, like what like there definitely wasn't gonna be like any sort of like a real talk to talk with like Ragatha and Jax like or
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and like everyone pretty much expected like Kinger is pretty much just, like off the rocker, like you're definitely not gonna have something like not have anything there. Um and yeah, like yeah, even and also yeah, also like fucking it is kind of funny just how like more true for the whole thing of like Gooseworks saying that like Jax is like also like a pretty main character because like a lot of stuff that is like a lot of stuff that you kind of just see where like the characters like bring like pushing aside a lot of it is because of Jax in a way because like
Yeah.
you know being
Yeah.
abusive to like being abusive to Gangle, just
Yeah.
being this shithead to fucking like Ragatha, and like Zubul just fucking hates guts like
Yeah,
completely.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
definitely not gonna fucking like handle that shit. And
we
it did remind me though, like what happened?
No, we find out that this abusive problem runs way more deep than we anticipated. From the
Yeah,
first episode, it's more fleshed out in here. Yeah, and also we have the friction with Kane's character. Uh, also figuring out. Oh my god, people just do not fucking like my adventures that much. And it has to like grapple with the fact
Ah.
that he that that maybe he's not as beloved as he thinks.
or like or even just given the idea of where like wait like oh like turns out these people like actually like they have their own like set of interests and everything like it's a lot more different than the stuff that I thought I could like really do like to, it's like oh yeah like like fucking like Ragatha playing softball or fucking uh like
Yeah.
Gangle loving anime fucking Zubul like being a bartender is like
Yeah.
I really do like how like I'm just kind of like thinking back to like the third episode with the like the literal therapy session with Kane and Zubul like it showed a lot about like Kane's character where like he just doesn't really understand like
Mhm.
he could not really understand people and like the thing that was like really most important is him just trying to make like the adventures like happen and everything but and like do whatever means and think like oh just one thing could be like just done like especially when like Zubo was talking about like their dysphoria like their body dysphoria like it's like oh
Yeah.
it's gonna be like fucking fixed up with just a box full of random parts you can just put yourself together and everything and just like think it's a one and done deal
Mhm.
but people are not like that
It's
like
also I love that in episode 2 it says like one of the few things that I do not have control of you is your minds and it's like and then it's like boom lie because like Pomni gets mind controlled in with that possession and then episode 4
yeah
bam that stupid sauce it's not it's kind of
yeah
freak messing with the code, and then boom, episode 5 comes around and says like, oh, Jax is actually vegan now. It's like, oh
yeah
fuck, it's like actual Kane does have more power with their minds than actually than he actually lets on, and it's like
yeah
a little more effective. So where are we putting this one? Do you guys think that it deserves to be BoneRot seal of approval, or do we have to put it on here on A tier?
No, it's definitely on ass. I like it a
Yeah,
lot.
it's a good one.
I thought you say that it's Zubal's ass. Put it there. No, but but no, yeah, like it's kind of funny just for like for me saying like oh like the third episode is pretty much like doing the second episode again. Like this like the fifth like this like fifth episode is doing a lot anymore. It's literally just a fucking speed run of the fucking series so far. Like
Yeah.
if you want to because like it's or at least just taking literally just taking all this shit that really would have been like extra amounts of like episodes in itself but like it probably would have been just treading the same kind of water, or just kind of dragging the ship further, and then just like with like the lightning round, just kind of just it ends up like it does like ends up like being like more personalized to like the characters themselves, and yeah, like for like the suggestions that they have, and like the stuff that they really wanted, um like versus like what like Kane was like trying to do for the other previous adventures.
Yeah.
So I would say like, yeah, definitely my favorite like one of my favorite like spots like in that episode was when they were just chilling, was when they were just like literally outside and just like watching the stars and just having like a very like chill like conversation here and there. And it did also like reveal a little bit of like Jack's past, like when I even like saying exactly like who it was like at the time, like it was clearly was like this, like talking about like Jackson's relationship with a Ribbit that Ragatha was like pretty much like forced to like I try to mention it, and it was like a literal fucking like rough spot like put in for that.
We are
Yeah.
we are Charlie Kirk. Fuck, I don't know what I'm talking. I'm
You know-
dying a little bit. Today was a long day. I'm sorry.
I can make
Sorry.
it shorter if you want.
No, don't worry. I think that we're just gonna do the tier list and just end the episode because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into detail on what happened in my country, but you can look it up easily. It's just
Right.
elections. But we will definitely finish the tier list, and I think that it's good enough for the episode. Okay. Okay.
Sure.
Uh,
Wait, what happened?
Huh?
Sorry, I wanted to say something. I feel like you didn't talk that much about this one.
Oh, no, go. Talk.
I just wish that Subal and I don't know if this goes in this episode, but I wish Subal and Ragatha were more of foils to Jax, because that's basically what they are. Subal is Jax, but like self-realized in a way, and
Oh, yeah.
Ragatha is like the
Right.
opposite of him. Like she's always seeking the approval of the others.
Yeah.
And this will come back in episode 9, but yeah, that's basically what I had to say.
It's
Right.
it's definitely like that there's a triad of different reflections for Jax to be to be explored. And yeah, it's actually like a really good observation. I like that. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that it's definitely BoneRot self-approval. Good. We are
Oh, yeah.
we're good. Anything else before we move on to episode 6?
I got a rant real quick.
Okay.
I watched this entire like fucking series. We never get to learn like what the fuck Gangle did to this anime figure.
Oh yeah,
We never get to hear the story.
We never get to hear the story. Maybe Gooseworks will answer you if you ask her on Blue Sky. She's been doing that like they're throwing like what would like Jack's name being trans would be. I guess Lee. Yeah, sure, why not? And what's like what's that what's this and that, and it is and she feels what does Jax does when he holds his breath, and then she says like she gets inflated.
She inflates big and round. Next question. Fuck you. I was wondering when to bring that up.
Well, we did that. Yeah, there's like a lot of mysteries that never got explained in the series, and she's just like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Also, someone on Twitter said that there were a lot of people asking what Scratch's real name is.
It's
Guys,
just like
we
Mike
saw it.
Mike
It's
Dobby.
in the episode.
It's in the episode. It's Mike Dobby.
Yeah.
Were you stupid?
All
Right, it's
funny.
yeah, right. This is it's the Digital
It's
Circus
like,
fandom, of
I
course.
gave you all the context clues. What are you, stupid?
I'm fucking dying there. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. God. There was also something that happened in this episode that freaks me the fuck out, but I don't remember what it was. Fuck. Let's move on to episode 6.
Mhm.
Episode 6. They all have guns. It's the episode where Kane make in preparation for this big Digital Circus award ceremony where they rate the best character award. Basically, he decides to make an adventure for an inside house adventure where they all get guns, team up, and have and shoot each other with only three lives.
It's a death battle.
It's a death battle, yeah. It's a death battle. They all get guns, they shoot each other, and they're fucking epic and cool, and they shoot guns, and then Fortnite happens, and they have Fortnite sex, I guess.
Awesome.
So the main thing about this episode is definitely at least that I really find intriguing is it's the big payoff of the setting up of Jax's character and Pomni's character development, because like we're starting to
Yep.
see something else. Pomni is not really that shy or freaked up. She actually acclimated. How do you fucking say acclimated? Acclimated. She acclimated to the Digital Circus pretty well, and starts to have a connection with Jax,
Mhm.
and it all pays off with a big confrontation between the two characters when everything that they built up, where Pomni is confronted by cold indifference. She refuses and basically she refuses it and basically confronts Jack's entire whole viewpoint on the matter.
Mhm.
She they generally made a connection. She basically thought it was something insightful that she could cherish, and was presented with cold indifference, and it was a good confrontation. It was a good talking your fucking feelings out and just fucking saying it plain inside, and it paid off. Everything that everything that these characters have been setting up, and it kind of it was boiling to this point, and it paid up. I think it's actually a great episode. Actually,
Oh, thank God! I thought I was gonna have to argue with you.
It's the best
It'll
episode
be
so
like-
far.
They're gonna say like Actually, like, well, that was my least favorite fucking episode because everyone was talking their fucking fifis,
Yeah.
and like this shit was such a fucking drag. It that was like for real.
It paid off.
Like no, yeah, like yeah, there really was like it really did like just put the whole like put the whole thesis of like the series like to its like to the most forefront, like like
Uh
like it was just like really just throwing in just the sort of like not like philosophies but like just like the just the kind of takeaways like within being with like being in this like literal digital land of with like random ass like characters and like you just like just seeing like the it's like oh like nothing matters, like we just you could just do what the fuck ever, and like nothing really fucking matters, we could just do whatever we want, and also nothing matters is like the people that we see is just like it's just a bunch of fucking like it's like who gives a shit, like everyone is just like a simple thing, like that means I could fucking just I could just push this shit aside and it looks so cool with my shades, like me with my fucking nihilism.
it's it not only like showcases the positive character arc on Pomni, but also showcases the negative character arc of Jax that's starting to like to build up to basically episode 9. It's and not only that, it's also like filled with so many little character moments with Subal, Gangle, Kinger, and Kane, and Ragatha. It's every single
Yeah.
we have like more interactions with with Kinger and Ragatha. Just having an art therapy session, but it does feel but it does feel like more deserved. It feels way more deserved in this one.
For
To have
sure.
to have them just like relaxing in a moment, because you can tell that that Ragatha that Ragatha is seeking some consolation, and Kinger just is capable of giving it to her in the dark environment. There's also, and also we have a more of a we have the dynamic with Subal and Gangle just basically saying like, oh fuck, I they really are enjoying themselves a lot,
Mhm.
a lot, and they have and their relationship is building up to something more to trust, where Subal gives the no, sorry, Gangle gives her happy mask to to her happy mask to Subal to have to have to just trust, and they're building trust with each other, and
Right.
up until the moment where they find the Tommy gun, because she wants to be she just wants that, she just wants to be a little free and carefree, to be carefree for like once with by shooting everywhere with a Tommy gun. And I think
Yeah.
that's good. That gives a lot of characters. I don't get why people are pissed off about characters not having focus when there's like little beats, little pieces like little morsels that are so good.
Hmm. I think
I
there
don't
is a
know.
moment
Uh-huh.
people don't really talk about this much when Gangles like asks Subal, "Have you like done the effort to love yourself?" Like when they were talking, and like Subal kind of looks away, and Gangle says, "Of course not. You're Subal." Like she fully trusts them.
Yeah,
I
so
feel like
good.
those little moments are really, really great in an
Yeah.
episode that is basically like 4 talk down and talks uh, sorry, sit down and talk moments around gun gameplay.
Yeah, it's, to be honest, it's way more. I think that it's a way more genuine bit of place, or it's a genuine place I think that it's a better, like it's even better than just the sitting down and talk. Like, do we need that usually Gooseworks has been using up until this point, uh and it's really really good. I think that it really does pay off, having developing, having this on the side. It's not the main focus, because the main focus, it's Pomni and Jax talking about the main confrontation of ideals that they have.
Yeah.
Pomni is but that doesn't make that Gangle and Subal are not there, like just having something. It's been pointed out, and it does handle very well. It also helps that it's an episode that's like 30 minutes long, so I don't know, just it has like that freedom.
That's true.
But I do think that the parallel between Pomni and Jax, where Jax says that nobody really nothing in this circus matters. Just it's confronted absolutely by Pomni saying, like, this is not that actually everything in this circus does matter, and it's
Mhm.
just a great clash of ideals. And I do think it's good. I do think it's fun. It's great. It's good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I do wish they telegraphed it more. Like, it's obvious now that Jax is like the most closed down, closeted trans woman in the world, and Pomni is like a human can opener.
Yeah.
I wish this was like more.
It's really good, actually. It's a really good description of her.
Thank you. I wish it was more like we saw it more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great episode.
So yeah, yeah, definitely would have been like neat to just kind of like see that shit like fluctuate like even more like from the beginning. And like I said, just like, oh, just like him, and here's Jax over here, the fucking the douchebag over here, fucking looking at the audience and winking like it's like it's so fucking quirky, like it's so fucking cool.
What a
But
loser!
what
It
a
does.
fucking asshole.
This episode does have
At the time of the episode.
Yeah.
This episode also has the whole, oh man, I'm Jax putting every single character into archetypes, which also shows his very close relationship with all of them, and how he exaggerates them. And I think that's a good leeway to also something that happens in episode 9. Pretty fucking good. Okay, anything else that we wanted to say about they all got guns?
I'm really glad they did bring up my favorite character of the show, like as well, the disappearing man. He really added a whole lot to it.
What about Ming?
Shit! How could I forget about Ming?
Now you look foolish.
I'm a fool here. I learned like the whole fucking like bit of like, oh, like, you know, the ass out of, I'm assuming makes an ass out of you and Ming. Like I kept, it just doesn't leave fucking brain. Yeah, I literally quote that for like anything that just fucking happens.
Yeah. So Oh yeah. Also, this it ends up with Kane realizing that nobody really fucking likes him,
Yeah.
and it does set up to the next episode, where that we're gonna talk right the fuck now. Episode 7. Episode 7. The beach episode.
Yeah, it's where they go to the beach.
In this fucking funny episode, they Kane doesn't seem to be interested in doing an adventure this time, and they're giving freedom to the characters to do whatever whatever they wish to, even going to the beach, to the lake, to have some fucking fun for once. Where they don't have to worry about any silly adventure or shit or some shit like that. There's but then as we go through, we realize there's something darker brewing. There's a guy that says to be called to be called Kinger's ex worker or or something like that, and he is and he and basically says that has found out a way to get out of the circus for good. But it ends up just being Kane setting up everybody for another adventure where he pretends to be to go outside of the to go outside of the to go outside of the circus itself, and we realize all this shit. Yeah, we realize a lot of lore going into it as well. I think just having Zach Hadel makes it pretty good, to be honest. There.
Sure.
Sorry, because that's like we don't really say much anything about Anto.
I'm fucking joking. The fucking episode is good. I do think it's a good episode. It is a really funny one, and I do think that it had me going. That had me going for a moment where I thought that I was definitely oh, the whole reveal was gonna happen. The whole reveal was gonna actually happen. I, I knew for a moment. I knew for the beginning that Kane was that there was gonna be oh, the escape the circus adventure. But there was a moment where I thought, oh, maybe this is actually real,
like this
and
and
it honestly, I think that it's pretty good. I think that this is I think that it's pretty good. But on rewatch, knowing everything that happens, it's not that relevant. It's not that relevant, actually. It's has a lot of funny moments, and we delve into Jax's psyche, where he almost abstracts entirely, and it's but it's a pretty, but I think it's still a pretty solid fake out that it drove me. But what do you guys think?
Right.
Oh, since well, I do think like it was if I remember when it first came out, when the episode premiered, we did end up doing a fucking reaction stream into it. That show was gone forever. But the since the whole thing about this really was like the whole episode that just says like that just looks at like everything like the fandom was like really building up, like was really trying to build it like within themselves, within our community, and like and what they think like what's the next thing gonna fucking happen. And that episode was just like the biggest like fucking middle finger to every fucking like theory, like all like the theories and shit that was like going on. Like it said like go fuck yourselves, you're fucking stupid. Um like and like at the time it definitely was like a fucking like it certainly was like the big like was like so fucking like eye opening saying like for like it was just like just hearing like in passing just like oh like what could be this like random like oh there's like Kane and there's like oh this and there has to be like Abel like I mean they literally said it like in a gun and like in one of the, like in the gun episode like literally had the name in it but the like the whole thing of like just the whole idea is like okay there's like some other things that could really be happening there and like there's really something there and then it just being like just ending in a fucking fart and the the whole thing when you had like Abel just like holding stuff because I have a promise to make and then but then when like oh when all the shit was said and done it's like oh can I give a promotion and he dies and then it just shows like the Loncos of the hot dog um the
It was just a hot dog, a fried hot
it was
dog
just,
that could be also fucking Scratch.
Yeah, I
yeah.
love that as soon as the episode was over, people started theorizing again, but about the hot dog. Fuck off!
The fact that was far as like upon rewatch, I was starting to believe it too. It's like, wait, hold on.
Get it? Because Scratch also got fucking fried, like I guess like a hot dog, maybe. I don't. I don't.
I just thought it would be like, oh, he was like, Scratch is a dog.
Yeah.
So that's probably
Yeah,
that's like my fucking baby brain going like, but yeah,
the only thing that's relevant story wise in this episode is that we know that that Kinger has more of a memory for what's happening and remembers Scratch the first abstraction. And it's pretty 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 fucking fun. Pretty fucking fun. I liked it. I think uh-huh.
Mm.
I think I think it definitely. Where do you guys want to put it? I honestly find wherever you guys want to put this one. I don't have like that much strong feelings for this.
I have beef with this episode.
Ooh,
I would put it on mid, personally.
really?
Like even before rewatch, when you watch it again, there's not much to get out of it.
Yeah.
But also that is because the characters like they kind of take a back seat to the whole thing,
Yeah.
and they don't really like. I don't know. I feel like they should have been like reacting way more to this. Like they should be like, I don't know. We should be showing them being like very excited or like maybe very dubious about this thing. The only moment that I liked is when they're walking towards the console. They're like holding hands, talking. Well, basically, Sewell and Gangle talk to each other. Like that's it. But there should have been more of that, I think.
Yeah, and it's also a foreshadow to Jax being his whole ordeal.
Yeah.
His
that.
whole ordeal with what happened in the outside world, as well as the fact that that he looks at the snowy peak, world, and we definitely see like, oh, something happened there. It's foreshadowing, But I honestly think, yeah, maybe this could go in 50-50 mid-gay.
Yeah, because also, like, I would have liked to see more of an amp up to Jack's, like, thinking that this whole thing could have been real. Like, that's why he actually pressed the
Yeah,
button.
to stay.
Like, maybe a little bit more of a build up to that. I
Yeah.
don't know. That's
Yeah,
it.
I can see that. There's also like here's revealed that, hey, wait a fucking minute, you can actually mess up with our minds. You're lying to
Oh,
us.
that too, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one
Yeah, I think
like much more. It's like just more just like literally just spelled out. It's like you piece of
Yeah.
shit, you motherfucker.
It has good moments. It has good little pieces of drop that are the lore drop that are interesting. They're interesting to explore, but they're nothing too too decisive. But it just fails to be something that interesting after we realized that it was all just a fake up by Kane. Yeah.
Yeah, within retrospect, like yeah, it's really not much to it. Like I was like I did wonder like for a good bit of like for anybody that's gonna be like that would be watching this for the first time, like
Yeah.
would they really feel would they really like feeling the exact same as as everyone was when this episode premiered.
Well,
Like
the
especially like
thing
because like at
about
this
it,
point everything that's being like it was like talked about, like all the stuff that's being like all the stuff that was like happening, like it's all in the clear. It's all like fucking just put out, displayed and everything, and like and also the big fucking reveal of like of who Jax is, like as like okay,
there's
I know
so
exactly what's gonna happen there.
I think this episode just doesn't benefit from the fact that we are not it's not a release episode anymore. It's not an episode that just released and everybody's like looking for answers and all of that because now you know we already know what happens. We already know the big mystery of the episode, and it just doesn't benefit from the fact that its prime has passed, basically.
But what I
Yeah,
do like about it is that it presents you. It tells you that they're not gonna get out of this shit. Like,
they're
but like
it
in a
kind of
way
points
that
out to it.
doesn't disappoint you. Yeah.
It kind of points
Yeah.
out to it, but it's basically solidifies itself
Right.
in the next episode, which
Right.
let's start with it right now. Episode 8. This
It's
is
called
it's the episode where after like basically getting mind fucked by Kane, uh they realize that maybe, just maybe, there's just it's just kind of pointless to always seek escaping the circus all over and over again. And in the meantime, something fucked up happens. Actually, like Kane realizes that these people these people just fucking hate his guts for basically torturing them in adventures that they're really not interested in doing at all, and doesn't seem to understand the human experience. So in a fit of rage, he basically realizes, I have the power. I can do whatever the fuck I want with you guys. You guys are my playthings. I do this because of I do this because of an idea of what I think the whole my whole purpose is as a computer AI. So basically, he does more adventures, bigger and longer and more insane, and not only that, he basically he basically in the meantime, he basically tortures these the characters in the circus, just to like completely remind them, being completely reminded that they're all nothing to him. They're completely revealed in whatever he wants them to be. And this is
Like,
the where everything gets unlocked. We realize that Kane's true nature was never to help them in any capacity. And it's just and we reveal that his whole personality is, it's a very egotistical maniac that has zero consideration for others. This was also shown in
I,
theaters, and
I have something about the
it has a big musical number in it. And
What's up?
since like the whole thing of like the is like all like really like this whole thing about Kane is that like he is just like an egotistical shit. Like he really does like feel like people are nothing. If he really did like feel like people were like nothing, then like not, then this shit wouldn't have affected him as much. It really wouldn't have affected him like this hard to really feel like
Yeah.
like he just like explode. Like he was like put in a fit of rage because like he like
well,
remember like how it was like put in the manner like back in the manner episode, just being so like he was like saying I'm doing what I was made to do. Like he was a program made to just do like make like all these like adventures in this like world for these like people to like do, and like to, and like he pretty much like said like this is really all I can do, and if no one is like liking this, then what the fuck am I made for? And within all like the people just like really hating, just really disliking going to the Avengers, or even just like hating like what he was like doing to them, or just disregarding he's not. I don't really think of like him as just like him like getting like so enraged because like you guys are fucking beneath me. He just felt that because he was just fucking hurt. Like
Yeah.
he certainly felt that because like he felt like, and it is like a pretty fucked like pickle for him to be in anyway, because like he was like a pretty like like a kind of like defective kind of programming like originally like he he wasn't like that great in doing that shit, and seeing like a new, when he like in the beginning of that episode he saw like a new program that was like going like leagues better than him, is that he was like in a fit of rage, he started like taking the shit to himself, like it was like if like fuck much like put into like with his own insecurities, that it's just like
Yeah.
is like I him is like it's like I'm being like thrown the fuck aside, being like being created, and just being created and thrown away. Like fuck all of you for even making me in the first place. Like I don't think he said he'd even like asked to be like made.
Yeah, he does.
Like he's it's really the most like taken straight out of the book, like I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream, which like
Mm.
uh, like just like really is just like just feeling like the hate, just hate like having it for the people like just he really saw was just like like ungrateful for like whatever he was like trying to do to make this like a livable experience, like with all of Zubul saying like fuck the adventures, all the other like all the characters saying like, can we like not do like what you suggest, like someone like you mentioned something like Cameron was just like something like a like this whole like digital circus shit is like pretty much similar to like being in a Discord server, and a Discord mod is like getting like so upset that no one is like fucking taking the rules seriously.
yeah, basically, it's
That's
that.
yeah, that's yeah,
I basically said that this basically feels like a very much that people are stuck in a Discord server that with a very abusive mod.
yeah,
Uh, but what I think it's also an episode where while trying to fight back this the situation they're in, they realize actually Kane is sane, and it's sane if you put him in the dark enough,
Kinger.
and also
yeah.
yeah. Sorry, Kinger. Sorry, my bad. I keep
You're good.
confusing Kinger, Kane, Kinger, Kane, Kinger, Kane. Fuck. Kinger gets and realizes that they in fact have a possibility to either to conduct a plan where they can finally uh modify
Kane.
Kane into becoming more either more subservient or having understand about change his purpose basically in certain way. But as we all know, at the end, Kane just gets deleted by pure accident.
Yeah.
So and that leads to the big follow up in the last episode. I think this episode is it's good. It's definitely like the big mask off of Kane just being confronted by his own by his nature. I think that the music number was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I liked it. I'm glad that nobody sang it in the theater when I was there. So that's something. I'm trying to think of more things to say about this episode because there's a lot. There's a lot. We have it's just like the story starts to unfold into its conclusion and things are falling into pieces and people and lets people theorize on why exactly why exactly Kane was made. This is Kane was made. Apparently, what happened is that seems to be Mike Dobby or Scratch basically seems to have had a tumor in his head that and some people are starting to theorize that that something is going on with that which it gets revealed in episode 9 that they're all brain scans basically. They're all brain scans.
Yeah.
They're all brain scans which uh-huh.
So I was gonna say like before we get delve into the ninth, delve into the finale, like if Anto has anything to say about the the
Not
episode.
a lot. I was
Yeah,
thinking about this. The whole brain scan reveal, like Kinger actually saying the words. I feel like it should have been in this episode, maybe. But I'm thinking about it. I don't
I
know.
think that maybe these two are definitely supposed to be seen as
Oh, for
one
sure. Yeah, because
As
it.
one thing, yeah.
Mhm.
thing because I think that it does work. They do work better in unison because if that's the
Yes.
case if that's the case because everything just feels it feels like a broken part of a bigger thing. If that's the case, I do think that these are definitely on top like they're the best the best episodes of the series to put together.
Well, I mean, 8 is not. It's still its own thing. I wouldn't put it up there personally.
Okay,
I don't know.
okay. Where would you guys put it?
Mm,
Hmm.
I would kind of just put it like in between like the Spudsies and the Manor episode, just because there there was like there was a whole lot that was like revealed within the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it really just
Uh-huh.
really fit for me together. Um, still, there's still
You're
like
cutting out. You're cutting out, Jorge.
oh, since
What are you saying?
can I go now or
Yeah, you're
I think
good
you're good
now.
now.
since I forgot I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was gonna fucking say.
No.
Fuck.
Since I was gonna say there's definitely like so much like within like that episode that like certainly like blew like everyone away, especially like the like especially when like you just seeing that shit for the first time and like um but like it's certainly important. It's really big and important for like the rest of the series. Obviously, leading up to the finale.
Mhm.
I still like think of like the other ones like just much better. From like just watching it alone. Like when watching it alone, I have like much more. I feel like more fulfilled. Like if I would like even just put it like oh just for like this episode alone, I probably wouldn't really care because like I already know what's gonna happen. Like
Right.
versus like oh like the Manor episode or the fucking Spudsies or the guns because like there was like so many like amazing ass like character moments like with it like much more than like what it did for the penultimate episode. Um, but that's me.
I think that I think that it definitely that it definitely definitely think it's a good episode. But in
Yeah.
its own it's pretty alright. It's pretty like fucked up because it kind of set up for like the big the big situation of like oh fuck the entire dynamic gets fucked up. Kane is gone. There's like no fucking way to do this. Their whole world is completely broken. What can and it left us all wondering what could possibly happen. And then
Oh.
we have the series finale, episode 9. uh should we go into it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, episode 9 is basically everything that has been everything about the series that has been building up, every setup, every little thing that was meant to be answered is answered, except for like certain little pieces like what happens when Jax holds his breath. Uh you
Or
know,
what did Gangle do to that anime figure that got her so embarrassed in
yeah,
retrospect?
uh
Like,
all of that everything that matters gets answered, and we
mm.
figured out exactly the we get the piece of what Jax actually is. And basically it's a very big analogy to her experiences as a trans woman. And
Hmm.
it hit really hard, and it hit really close home for a lot of people, because what happened in this
Yeah.
episode is that Jax basically abstracts. uh she abstracts, and and basically in the show, abstraction is it's pretty much an allegory, well, a metaphor for suicide in this in this setting. So
Sort of. Sort
huh
of.
sort of.
I only say sort of just because like I'm only saying sort of just because like the voice actor for Kane was like saying like was like saying like it's not exactly that
Yeah.
like it's Like it's
I
not so
think
much like a literal death, but more so just like the the whole thing where if you like know someone that really just like goes off like the emotional deep end, like
Yeah.
even if they're not dead, it's something you cannot even recognize. It's definitely someone you cannot recognize anymore. Literally
Yeah.
abstracted. So like
I
But
I
basically, like giving up on life, but not exactly like the end.
uh
yeah,
well it just feels that that it does feel like it's that because in the end characters are not brought back into the into are not brought back and it feels that they never really that they really that it does feel that these characters that the emotional turmoil that they go through does feel like they're implied to abstract out of the out of a depressive episode depressive episode that honestly I think it does in fact it's pretty I don't know. Maybe I'm just different, but I do think it
I
is
mean,
very
yeah,
heavy. It's very heavy
you
on the
can,
metaphor.
yeah, you can interpret it as that. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's with Jax, like she says, "I don't want to go." At the end, it's like, yeah.
yeah.
But also, there's not a hard answer to the question of can this be reversible? Like maybe, like
Maybe
Pomni is like the first person to do this, like get inside of Jax's head, and
the
looked like
abstraction,
they were kind of making some progress until like the fucking
the
flashbang
bomb,
went off,
the
Yeah.
flashbang.
which
It's
wasn't set up in the episode, by the way. So like, where did it come from? I know it was there. It's from another episode, but I don't know.
It's odd. It's a writing quirk. I think it's. There's
for
also
wait
another.
for
Uh huh.
wait, what's the writing quirk?
There's just a flashbang uh, on the on the
Oh, it's just
It wasn't set up
on
on the same episode, basically,
yeah, it wasn't set up
before
in
it
the
they
went
same
off.
they
episode. It was basically like a leftover of the they all got guns, basically.
probably
Uh, but it's like kind of weird that it was never cleaned up. But it's
I
just
mean, also
it's fine.
at the time, who the fuck's gonna clean up when everyone just got fucking just turned to like a spaghetti, and
Yeah.
the big ringleader just got fucking like blipped to nothing. It's like
Yeah, it's just well, it's just
it's
the beach episode happened in between, so I don't know what you would think they would do that, but like well, whatever. It doesn't even matter. It's not even that big of a deal. It's not even that big of a deal.
it really is. We are just going like to nitpicking right now,
Yeah,
but
it's a complete nitpick.
it's just a nitpick.
is.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter.
What does matter though?
What does matter is that there's an actual writing quirk that it's bad in this episode. It's
Okay.
the it's the it's the parallel between Kane oh spoiler alert Kane is not dead. Basically he got I guess transported to the void
He went to the
or
void,
the
yeah.
to the void or I guess the trash
That was the
bin.
void.
I'm just saying
Pretty much,
like
yeah.
the trash bin and the computer I guess. But what happens there is that what happens is that there's this little scene where Kane realizes that there's something beyond his reach, and he tries to go through that, and then there's like and it goes parallel with this other with him in with him in the with him as a dot represented as a dot, which is with finding the obsolete files of the character's mind files. So what exactly is there? So what exactly is that there? Like people, when people watch that, and if you watch it, like people thought in my theater like gasped when when this scene happened, because people thought that that actually like Kane found a way to unabstract people, and it was not clear
Right.
that it was a flashback.
Yeah.
It's an
I was.
unfortunate, I think it's an unfortunate, it's not a writing, it's not a writing quirk. I think it is more of a montage quirk, or like an editing quirk, uh an editing quirk that doesn't like showcase very well the sequencing of events, or like makes us clear that that this is actually him in the past doing this as well, while doing this in the while trying to reach to the internet cafe, in the present. It's
Mhm.
it's unfortunate, but it doesn't really ruin the episode at all, because there's because like the big part of the episode is definitely Pomni finally getting into Jax's head after she abstracts, she abstracts completely, and
Jax
yeah,
extracting.
yeah, yeah, Jax abstracts. Yeah, Anto already said that. So
Yeah.
yeah, and we realize that, and we finally get to see how Jax sees the entire crew of her peers, and we learn that she's that she sees them as caricatures of each of each one, except for Kinger, because I guess Kinger it's already like to her it's already uh an outlandish character that has weird that always feels extreme. And I like a lot of it, and it ends up with Pomni realizing that Pomni telling Jax that you are not alone, you're loved, you're beloved, and no matter what you do, you will always find a friend in me. And that is so reassuring and very powerful for a lot of people, that even at their worst, even at their worst, Pomni just doesn't give up on the friendship that she developed with Jax
Mhm.
during the episode. And it's a fantastically beautiful moment that it ends up with a song montage of of Stevie of a cover of Stevie Wonder's "Isn't She Lovely." And it's it's fucking awesome, man. It's really good. I don't know what to tell you.
It's
It's
great.
It's great.
yeah, like
Oh.
it,
Huh?
yeah, it was a fucking like gut punch and a half. Like
Mhm.
just like the whole like pretty much it's just like the Jax segment. Like pretty much like this fat like chunk of this episode was just really just all about Jax. Like even after even after the it's from the disappearing other. So he got some pipes. Oh, the voice actor for a disappearing guy like did the like saying the cover for Isn't She
Yeah.
Lovely, but so someone did make an edit where like they do like start singing and then it immediately just stops and the rest is instrumental. Really funny, but um just like that whole segment, you really do see you just like really see someone like really like have like a pretty like open and fun like relationship and like just and because of something that was like just like very deeply personal, that
Yeah.
it was like it's like very it's very like difficult to really try to like especially for like Jack specifically, like having like a really rough like a personal life like before the whole circus, and like just pretty much like just turning her into like much more secluded about her own feelings
Mhm.
to ever really like trust people about it, because like even like just like the part where she was telling a story about her, she was telling sorry, I was looking at a post I can't had to share, but it was like just it was like been talking about like how she had revealed like pretty much like her like well she didn't say exactly, it's pretty much just implying like she revealed like her trans like to her mom, and
Yeah.
and there was given like the most like fucked like response, like even like pretty much like the worst case scenario that you could really have, like of like being like laughed at, being berated like up to the turning point, and just like being like just like being like having like getting to like such like a fucked relationship that you just felt like I like just up to the point where like she had felt like she had like really like fuck like really deeply like injured her, and like injured her mom, and which is
Yeah.
like was probably gonna like end up like probably gonna end up like getting like her ass arrested, and like was why like she ran away and like really secluded herself, and like it was an obvious like fucking like obviously like soft spot that was like that like at first was like very, it was like it took a bit just to like, really reveal that with a ribbit, um
Mhm.
like just like that shot of like ribbit like taking like the bow, like taking like the bow tie and just putting it in her head, like you saw it was like the most like affirmation you really like saw like out of Jax. I feel like even just for like a moment of like was really feeling like herself for a moment,
Yeah.
but well,
A
it was
moment of
still just way too
vulnerability.
much to try to get that. Yeah, it was still like a way too, it was still a lot to even try to do that with like everybody else, to even try to be open with that. Like I mean, it definitely like goes like hand in hand with like how the with like Zubul specifically,
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
it made me think of like the like within the beach episode where like Jax was like don't like pretty much like said something along the lines of like was like don't you have like like fucking be sad about like how your body is like not like how you like, and
She's
then
projecting.
but
She's projecting.
yeah, and like and Zubul's
Yes.
like when Zubul was literally just like I'm actually getting like more fine with the body I have, and it was something you had spotted. You had spotted to me, Anto, about like how that they literally had like the same hand as like Jax.
Yes.
So I feel like it's like okay, like it's literally just fucking like it's like yeah, it's like I'm being like much more open with it, like with who I am, like after my own like own story, of my own like experience, and
Mhm.
definitely a part where Jax definitely like hates seeing that kind of stuff, and also just kind of hates seeing like any sort of like any sort anyone that really tries to like really tries to get like
Comfortable
her
in their own
trust to like be
body.
more open.
Yeah, being
Yeah.
open. Being open or genuine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a whole
This
lot.
episode, it is. This episode, fucking killed me and dragged me to a grave.
Yeah, no,
I don't
people
really.
really resonated with it. It's
Yeah.
you can tell by
Yeah.
this. People
Right.
get
Right.
yeah, fucking
Hey Anto, what were you saying?
sorry.
So it's fine. It's fine.
Cut the Cam.
What? What?
Anto was like in the middle of saying something, and then you just showed like a
No, no, no.
thing, just
was
like
just
sped ran to like a post.
sorry.
It's alright. They bailed me out.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Okay.
basically, this episode, fucking, I Wow. When I watched it in theaters, didn't really cry. I really wanted to. Because this is without going into it too much. This is how I felt a lot, and this is how I've acted a lot, like closing myself to others. This really hits the nail on the head with that, and I think it's really important for it to exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
my favorite, but I watched it 3 times on Friday, and I cried every single one. So,
And I
um,
had myself like crying a whole lot like an episode, although much in the different areas because like I was not I was I didn't obviously I like me like having like I don't share the same experience that like what Jax was like um
mhm.
like I was definitely feeling like I was certainly feeling a lot more from like within like especially for like Gangle, Ragatha, and Omni specifically like
There's a genuine there's a genuine sense of community that was built, and it was shown in the episode when the flashbang happened, and then Subal grabbed Pomni's hand, Pomni's body out of the explosion, and it's like and they're like they're all together saying like what. Why do you expect? Why do you thought that you were gonna deal with this all on your own, huh? You know, it's like, and it's like
yeah, that was
Okay,
that's the one that really like fucked me up a whole lot.
yeah,
Like
you know,
yeah.
there's just
like
a lot of
because
sense in community, you know. There's it's just it really is a story about how you are stronger when you have a circle of people that you can trust. And let me know. And even though I didn't cry, I never felt the need to cry. But I guess that I'm just I I I I just have like different experiences. Having as I'm not gonna get into detail, but like I come from I had like a really bad experience with a friend group that just fucked
yeah
me up, just fucked me up. And I was looking, and I was looking desperately for that sense of community. I kind of just realized that that the sense of that the community I got it are with people that I can connect like one to one, uh and like you guys. Like I feel that I do find that sense of community with you, with you. But I guess
Yeah.
that just because I've already like made my mind, and have this whole, I've lived it very fucking hardly. I don't have like more tears to shed, I guess. I would suppose, I don't know. um
right
uh it's it's good. It's a good sense, fantastic way to end a series that a lot of people resonated with. A lot of people um
Mhm.
just it really hits like a truck. I think it really would hit like more like a truck, if if you're a trans femme, if people were,
Yeah.
uh but
I mean
if I feel that would be the case.
that,
The it ended up looking, Gooseworks of the finale basically drew this drawing of Jax transitioning, of like, oh, what if like she had a happy life, and nothing wrong happened, and this hit the trans community like a fucking truck. Let me tell you that. Oh my god.
it really was like the
Yeah.
big like example of like hurt people like of hurt people like the perpetual cycle of like
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
hurt
of
people
like
hurt people.
of like what like when you got like fucked up like so fucking hard like within your own thing and you ended up deflecting to like other people and like it does like end up like just damaging not just like within the group but like like especially individually like the whole thing you really see how Jax was like after the whole like big moments with Ribbit like you see like her slowly like immediately just grow cold and dismissive and
Mhm.
and like obviously like you know immediately and like immediately afterwards like immediately after like just like you know spilling her fucking like guts so like what was like how she was like feeling of who she feels she really is like she felt like a fucking idiot she felt like she made a huge mistake to really to be vulnerable and like in that like just like wrapped her into this like giant like fucking wall to it's like I do not want to fucking face this shit again like none of this shit matters and especially like even if you're in a literal digital circus where like a bunch of goofy shit happens like oh like none of this like even matters like what the fuck even cares so like I'm just pushing shit aside however I want whatever fuck ever um uh yeah it's yeah it's a fucking yeah
One thing I wanted to say too, Kane's storyline also closing.
Yeah.
I
yeah
really, really love the moment with the moon, where
Yeah.
he says like, "But I didn't program
yeah
you to love me." She says, "I know." It's basically confirming that he can be loved. Like he's misunderstood this whole thing the whole time.
And
He
that
could
these
have,
people
yeah,
I know, and that they are have room to grow and be better, to be different than just one set of one set of purpose, and it's a parallel to Kane doesn't have to like only be secluded to his own purpose entirely.
right,
Uh, he can decide for himself like the moon did to fall in love with him. That's
yeah,
that's something that there's a character of grow there's a sense of growing, and even though Kane didn't get didn't get like the immediate acceptance of the crew of the crew.
fair
uh
enough
yeah.
so, so
uh
he's like fair
he
enough like not too long ago I was like a friend is like oh like you know a buddy of mine was like literally shredded or like just having like knives like thrown at her or fucking use like dental flaws and turn into bowling pins to just completely torture it amongst and like also like before being deleted being shown like your biggest like fucking like insecurities like displayed right in front of you living your literal fucking nightmares
yeah.
it's gonna take a bit it's gonna take a bit for like to really it's like yeah you know what, I'll be like on your side like it's like if you really do it's like if you really do showcase that like you do like want to help and like after like all the shits maybe we can have the conversation
Yeah.
like, it,
I mean
and like
there
it
there
did
there
show like yeah it just
also
takes time
there's also there's also the fact that he realized that there's also the fact that they're not sure if they're trusting if like what he's showing them is what he's showing them is actually it's actually
like
real
real
or not in the with the
mm,
presentation as well. It's it's but yeah, I think that it's a good the episode, remember, is probably gonna come down as one of as a really heart-wrenching experience that brought a lot of closure to a lot of people, and usually you don't get that Usually, you do not get that. I'm glad that
Yeah.
that Digital Circus ended up like this, and I hope to never see
Yeah.
them again. To be honest, I don't want them. I don't want them to like make season 2 of the Digital Circus. Kane's brother, Pain is gonna
With a K.
Kane, fucking
It's me,
gonna
Citizen Kane.
he's gonna make the things way worse, and Kane, an original Kane, can't do anything and all that. It's like fuck. I don't want that. I don't want this shit, man.
Yeah.
I don't want more Digital Circus at all. Please, just end it up.
I love that it ended with the human counterparts getting on a bus and yeah, they just left. It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
We don't need to see anymore.
The end. Since if it's one like we didn't I don't think it was like we exactly like went through it with about the just like talking about the when Kane was like showcasing like everyone's like human counterparts.
Mhm.
There was definitely a whole lot of like it was pretty much just kind of like a showcase for all these characters like the best like aspects of themselves, when like much previously they just really felt like there was nothing to them they can really help with. Like, I mean, much like in previous episodes, like you have like fucking Gangle saying like, how could you love the things that you hate, the things about yourself that you hate, and like this whole like just like show the part that I really loved was especially just with Gangle and Azubal, like when Gangle said like saw like their human counterpart having a whole bar and in a way just like leaving a mark because it was because like it ended up being like successful enough and also being like a good safe haven for people like them. Like it was like pretty much just like showcasing like everybody just kind of living their own dream like in the best way possible, like seeing like the human king or like with his wife and a daughter and like just like living like a very like chill lives with each other, and like it just made it just had to just like really show it had them like really feel like we can do that shit too, like within our digital counterparts. Like we can definitely like gives them like pretty much just like show them like we have all this shit all along.
Yeah.
And like
we have
that
the
really
tools
fucking,
to
like, got
get better. We do have the tools to get better. Okay. Closing thoughts, because we're getting over 2 hours in this.
Yeah.
And you guys didn't think that we were gonna talk about this for too long, huh? You guys thought,
I honestly didn't think of it because literally we watched it as like, what's like what other stuff we can really add, but it's like, yeah, I mean, especially after the finale, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of shit that we fucking said, but
yeah.
I think that I think that this is I think that's pretty good. This is the good BoneRot seal of approval seal of approval tier list. I think it's good. I think it's a good one, to be honest.
I'm good with the ranking, yeah.
Yeah,
feels about right. I will say like give like a moment of silence to like that one Zach Hadel fish. If you look at the credit, actually there was 2 deaths like in the credits. You see in the credits, you see the fucking Zach Hadel fish being caught by fucking Kane and Kinger, but also
getting cooked.
Also the death of abstinence.
All right.
The sex update was added.
Right. They ended up with fucking gay sex. Yeah, gay sex. It's gay sex, everybody. We
I
did gay
love
sex.
comics I've seen of Ragatha going into Pomni's room and no, the other way around. And Pomni says, "Sex update," and that's it.
They really want these characters fucking, and you know what? They're adult. They can
Yeah.
do whatever they want. It's fine.
It's what Zuma wanted.
Yeah.
They literally
Yeah.
said, "It's like I just want to have sex," and they got their
Yeah.
fucking wish. I'm fucking happy for them. I'm happy for them. Let me have this.
Gay sex, gay sex. We all love gay sex. Hooray!
Speaking of sex, I also thought there was gonna be like a fucking sex scene between like Jackson,
Ribbit.
fucking Ribbit, because
Yeah.
like,
yeah,
which is like,
that
it
was
sounds
like
so
a-
goofy because like we're literally because like I was like, oh, like fucking Ribbit is like taking off all her clothes. It's just a bow tie. It's like, oh, she's all naked. It's like, oh, there's some real intimate shit going on. But no, it did not happen.
Yeah.
Well, we wanted with this. We want to say thank you, Gooseworks. You're fucking cool. And
Yeah. Oh, wait. Thoughts on the whole show? I thought this show is awesome. I love it. It's one of my favorites now, even though I didn't like it until season. Episode 3.
uh-huh.
And I don't think anything's gonna top it anytime soon for me.
Certainly not from fucking Glitch.
Yeah. No, I don't. Listen, I barely ever watched any of the other pilots, so
Fucking
Yeah.
at least watch Knights of Guinevere. That's the one that
You know,
yeah.
That's-
I'll watch all of
you're not
them.
gonna fucking like you're not gonna splag your peenie over Gaslight District.
no.
It looks
Oh, man.
cool. Maybe,
Looks-
maybe I
thi-
like
think
that
it-
one.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine looking. I'm not really invested in it.
It looks cool. The story, I just wasn't like really like wasn't too invested in it.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
wasn't too invested in it. And there's nothing
But it
wrong.
does look
And
cool as
Game Over
shit.
is just Game Over is just dreadful. But
You know,
yours is just dreadful.
with
God.
legitimately from that pilot, it really just felt like it really did feel like
Which is sad
fucking,
because it's the Murder Drones. We don't watch more. What about Murder Drones?
damn.
What about?
Alright, damn shit.
Fuck, I've never seen anything
like,
about it. I don't
I'm
care.
wearing
I'm
I'm
not.
wearing my murder clones t-shirt. Like, what the fuck? Like,
I'll
Any-
probably
anyway.
watch it.
I'm probably not gonna watch it. Like, it just for like the look of the character design. I was like, I'm good. That's probably not gonna be a thing for me anyway.
Yeah, it sucks that. Also, I wanted to say that it sucks that that Game Over is it's the one show animated in Colombia, or at least clean up. It's fucking it sucks ass, but yeah. I tried to apply to the company that's working on it just to see if I could get in, but they asked for like 4 years experience in a professional setting, which I don't have. So
Aw.
it sucks. It hurt my little fifis. But yeah. Cool. Okay, closing thoughts, Jorge.
I did. So I was gonna fucking joke like how like Game Reverse was pretty much just like was like doing like a speed run of like a digital circus in terms of like, oh, trauma characters, here's therapy talk, let's go fight to save the day. Obviously there's like much more to that, but like that fucking part was just like it felt like such a fucking it felt like such a fucking like sprint. I just couldn't like fucking take this shit as seriously. Also, at least just to help like point this shit out. Also, relating to it, going back to the digital circus a little bit, just the finale. There are millions of fucking people, seeing like Aaron Hansen being told he's not funny.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
people fucking love episode 9 of Digital Circus, but they fucking hate that Kafma is voiced by the Kafma is voiced by ERIN.
Oh, Kaufman is so barely in it. I forgot to say. I wish he was more in it. He did more.
Like what?
Whatever.
Saying like
but then you hear who's the voice of it, you're like,
lesbians?
never mind. Huh?
What should he say? Like, I support lesbians and they're pretty cool.
It's like Mickey
Kaufman
Mouse.
N-word compilation.
It's like, yeah, maybe that was the jokes that was like said like, oh, like no one like really like actually laughed at. Like it was just showing like his old like awesome series. Cosmo's
No.
awesome series. Damn right.
Okay, so my closing thoughts. Gooseworks, great job. It was kind of clunky at the beginning, but it really drove everything, wrote everything together. She wrote everything together. By the end, fantastic job. There'll never be anything like this ever. Nothing will be as big as this. Probably, and that makes me scary that Glitch will try to do this. Glitch will try to just revive it out of when nothing, when like Game Overs is not raking in the views or like the same phenomenon.
Don't be assuming, Cam.
You know,
don't be assuming.
Who knows? Maybe
Look at
maybe fucking
Ming.
People, the Latin American community fucking loves Game Overs. Just because you don't have Aiden Hansen, you have voicing like half the cast. So who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah. Maybe there could be like a situation where like maybe like a year or so, like we would just have these exact same like streamer, but like, dude, that final episode really fucked me up. Like I didn't think I was really gonna feel like this much emotion about gobbles.
Maybe
There's no way.
I mean the worst fucking episode in Digital Circus is the first one. So who fucking knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, my final thing. Watch all the stuff that Gooseworks has done. It's cool, and I'm very excited to whatever she does going forward.
She does.
There was one video I saw like she like there was like one I forgot was Plushmo or some shit that was like it was pretty much just like a take on like it was just like a video game thing that just gets like existential.
Yeah,
But
Runmo.
there was one that I really fucking loved. I think it was her that did it. Was like it was pretty much like an analog horror like type thing. Is like here's some like funny little expressions that happen. And each of them just gets like like much more fucking like unnerving to look at. It's like these are like they has like very fantastically like fucking creepy designs. It's like this is some really cool shit.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, fucking
right.
so
I guess
thanks for showcasing this. Thanks for making the show, and also fuck you because like you made me cry.
Yeah. Also, fucking. Let's just fucking do this.
Whatever. Put Kaufmo on no opinion, and that's it.
No,
Okay.
it's like Kaufman on fuck you. Your voice by Aaron Hansen. Fucking.
Fuck you. You're Aaron Hansen.
Fucking. You're. Aaron. HANSON. Yeah. Fuck you. You're Aaron Hansen.
Okay. Awesome.
One second. I want to add something.
Okay.
Fucking.
Below.
Row below. Uh, secretly racist.
I feel like I know exactly where you're gonna put. Yeah. I saw a post that was. I saw like a post that was like someone going like, it's pretty. I'm pretty glad that like every like person that went to the circus is actually woke. Like it would have been some
Okay.
pretty fucked up shit if conservative jumped in and someone like replied, "You have not spent 5 minutes with this egg-headed piece of shit." Like,
okay. We need to end the
shit murdered
stream.
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the end. This is the end of the stream.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, we did it. Everything is everything is done. We talked about Digital Circus. We'll never ever have to do this ever again because it's over. We're done.
I would be like, oh man, I could at least like rest a little bit, but then there's Deltarune coming in a few days.
Oh god.
Fuck you,
I
Colombia.
have to play
Fuck.
that like the second it comes out, because then my boss is gonna play it and I have to watch.
Yeah, I also have to play it, I guess, because it will benefit BoneRot. Yeah. I fucking hate Colombia so much. Jesus fucking Christ. Why would they elect that guy? Jesus Christ. Anyway, this has been Cam.
Yeah. I'm Anto.
I'm Jorge.
And we'll see you, everybody, in the next episode of BoneRot. Bye-bye!
Hey Cam, what's been
Bye.
your bone rot?
Shut the fuck up, you little